get started, open a browser and navigate to tejotron.com. Clicking on the About toolbar button shows the current version of the application. You can pan the layout window by holding down the middle mouse button and moving the mouse, or you can use the cursor keys. To zoom, use the mouse wheel or the plus and minus keys. Press the home key if you want to reset the pan and zoom back to their original settings. When the select item mode is enabled, you can click an item to highlight it. You can view and edit the parameters of the item that is currently selected. To delete an item, select it and click the red X toolbar button, or press the delete key. To select a wire, you must click on the larger circle at one of the ends. The editor window allows you to edit the source code that can be then assembled as a binary image into the ROM. Pressing the hammer toolbar button will run the assembler. If the source code cannot be assembled, the ROM will be cleared and issues are reported. It is possible to edit the contents of the ROM directly, but running the assembler will always overwrite any changes. To start a simulation, press the Rewind toolbar button. The simulation initially will be paused at time 0. To run the simulation, press the Play toolbar button. As the simulation runs, the source code will be highlighted in the editor, and you can press the button components to interact. You can set a breakpoint by selecting a line of source code in the editor window and pressing on the breakpoint toolbar button. A blue circle icon will be displayed to indicate a breakpoint is set. The simulation will be automatically paused if a breakpoint is hit. The CPU window shows the current values of the processor registers. You can run a clock cycle by pressing the Step toolbar button. Notice the pins of all the components are highlighted when they're active. To end the simulation, you can press the Stop toolbar button. To create a new project, press the New toolbar button. First, drop the breadboard components onto the layout by using the Add Component toolbar button. Then you can add additional components onto the breadboard. Enable the Move Component mode to change their positions. Press the Add Wires toolbar button to create wiring, optionally selecting a colour with the drop-down. Run the simulation to test your project and interact with the components. Add additional components such as a clock and connect them together. You can refer to tooltips by hovering the mouse over the component pins to help you build the connections. Create bends in the wires using the right mouse button. You can configure the parameters of the components as necessary, for example by inverting the output of a button, or adjusting the clock frequency. The simulation will never run faster than wall clock time to make interaction as realistic as possible. Pressing the Save toolbar button and then naming the project enables you to download a zip file containing the project files. You can use the Open toolbar button to browse to a zip file to open an existing project.